Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel, and we're back with our second watch along of the day. And there's big news. So it's Portugal versus Switzerland, and the big news coming out before this game is that the GOAT, Ronaldo, is on the bench. Ronaldo is on the bench for Portugal. So buckle up, get your popcorn ready, because if he's asked to come on for 2 or 3 minutes at the end of the game, is he going to storm off down the line? Is he being mistreated now at Portugal that he's not getting the game, just like he was at United? I don't know. But Ronaldo is on the bench. So big news. Big news. Anybody watching on YouTube, guys, you can see I have the starting 11 going across the bottom of the screen. For anybody on TikTok wanting to know the starting 11, Portugal's starting 11 is, let me just get it up here now. We have Costa in goal. Dalot comes in at right back, which is good to see as a United fan. Guerrero at left back. Pepe and Ruben Diaz as centre backs. 3 in midfield are Otavio, Carvalho and Bernardo Silva, with Bruno Fernandes playing ahead of them. And the 2 up front then are Gonzalo Ramos and João Felix. And then for Switzerland, we have Jan Sommer in the goal, Fernandes at right back, Rodriguez at left back, Akanji and Schär as centre backs. Freuler and Xhaka are the 2 holding midfielders. 3 ahead of them are Shaqiri, Sau and Vargas, with Embolo up front on his own. Ronaldo is benched. He is on the bench, which is huge. Big breaking news. So it's going to be interesting to see how it happens, how it breaks down, what goes on. Let's see what happens. Let's see who we've got in. A couple of Ballyraggett there. We have Portugal versus Switzerland are playing, guys. Jock is in, says go on to Swiss. Merv says Ronaldo's a sub. Yep. So has he been mistreated at Man United for not getting games? Now that he's not getting games at Portugal, or now that he's on the bench at Portugal, does it all of a sudden mean he's been mistreated? If he's asked to come on for 3 minutes at the end of the game, is he going to storm off down the tunnel? Who knows? Who knows? But good to see you guys. We had a great watch along earlier for Morocco versus Spain, and obviously Morocco went through on penalties. Really exciting stuff, and a great match to watch. Really was. I really enjoyed it. Obviously there was no goals in it, but it was a brilliant defensive performance out of Morocco, and they were really resolute and really adhered to the game plan and their shape and their structure, and hard to break down. Really was a great game to watch and stuff like that. So yeah, happy days. I understand there's a small bit of lagging on YouTube at the moment, but we give it a minute and see what happens. John is in and said, didn't see the first game. What happened? Spain. Not that nothing really happened. Like Spain had the majority of the possession, majority of the chances, but couldn't take them. You have to credit Morocco for being resolute and not conceding. And I think Morocco deserved to go through, especially on the back of the penalties. Because Spain had a couple of players who just, took their penalties, jogged up to it, and, thinking, too cool for school kind of shit, where, when you do that and you miss your penalty, then you deserve to go home. So I have no sympathy for him at all. Merv says, Piers Morgan interview incoming. Yeah, there's a hashtag going around on Twitter at the moment, Tears for Piers. So Ten Hag has been proved right, says Alan. Maybe so. Puad says, I'm a loyal fan. Niall says, can you show the TV? No, this is just a watch along. Game hasn't started yet anyway. We've got about 10 minutes before the game starts. Michael says, Fernando Santos has disrespected me, Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. To be quite honest with you. But look, we're just going to see what happens. It's a gamble. Absolutely, it's a gamble. Is he resting him? Is it maybe confidence, maybe some overconfidence out of the Portuguese manager? Or is he saying, we've got better players when it comes to Ronaldo? I don't know. But we'll see what happens soon enough. It certainly is a huge call. Really is. I mean, am I surprised? I am surprised, I have to say. I definitely am surprised. But, I mean, let's see what happens. You know, will there be a backlash from Ronaldo? Will there be, you know, I mean, there's a lot of talk supposedly in the Portuguese press as well about, you know, not calls for him to not play, but suggesting maybe that if Portugal don't play him, that they actually tend to play better without him, which sounds very familiar. Where did I hear that before? I think it was at my club at United, where we actually played better without him. So, I don't know. Let's see what happens. It's going to be... let's hope for a good game. Let's hope for a game half as good as the one we had at 4 o'clock. Or at 3 o'clock. But, yeah, it's going to be good. Just so in some of the quarterfinals here on the TV. So, obviously, we have Croatia versus Brazil. Netherlands versus Argentina. That's the first set. I mean, we know the rest then as well. Michael says Ronaldo isn't used to the fact that he's in decline. Apparently a lot of Portuguese fans want him dropped. Yeah, I did hear that as well. Ben says, what's that Ronaldo dummy out again? Yeah. I mean, yeah, I know. But yeah, I mean, look, the manager will either be proven right or proven wrong, you know, because you can see what's going to happen here if Portugal go out and lose this game. And I want to get my headphones in actually because he's coming out here now. If Portugal go out and lose this game, there'll be calls for why didn't you start Ronaldo? And if they go out and win this game, then he'll be proven right. You would have to say, you know what I mean? So, Patrick says, what's the best thing about Switzerland? I don't know, but I heard that joke when I was about 7. Ronaldo to come on and bag the winner, says Finton. And Peter says Brazil to win the whole thing. And Ronaldo is always